Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your favorite bi-weekly podcast of Thought Buffet. What's going on? Today we got two special guests with us today. Returning guest, my brother, Thomas, right here.
What's up,
and
guys?
we got Dawud, my boy over here, right? Now, Larry is on vacation. Larry's in Dominican Republic, enjoying his life. He's living life like Larry, you know what I'm saying? And today we got my boy Dawud. Now, Dawud, how do we know each other?
I met Sean in college.
College.
Yeah. We
were we in class? Were
nah,
we just
bro.
fucking around.
I was in the caf. I was chilling. With my boys, and then like I met Thomas through a mutual friend that we had, Carla. And then,
yeah. I remember that.
And then me and Thomas and John became friends because I wanted to learn how to play Magic the Gathering with them.
Yes, we're huge fucking nerds.
Yeah.
And then
big nerds.
Sean came by, and then like I mean, we hit
So-
it off
so
the
this
bat.
4-foot man approach him, and it was
Yeah,
like,
and then Sean was like, Sean came
saw
by
this
and he
dwarf.
told me, bro, you look like if you worked out, bro, you get jacked. And I was like, that's fucking weird. But this dude is cool.
Wait, did he say it to you in
He
no
said some
context?
shit about. He said some
Did
shit
I really
about.
say that shit?
Yeah, he said some shit about like, yo, if you worked out, like, you know, you look good. And he didn't say it sus. He didn't say it sus. Like, it wasn't sus. It was like a legit.
I was
compliment.
eyeing him up, bro.
It wasn't sus, but it was a legit comment. And I mean, obviously, I was like, it's a little sus. I thought about it, but I knew it was like came from a good place.
He asked you for your number after?
Nah, bro.
He's like, bro, I'll give you some workout tips.
I mean,
Come
bro,
on,
you seen Sean, man?
Yeah. I'm the jacked one now.
Yeah, Sean been working out, bro. I need to start using some of these natural linebacker genetics I was blessed with. And
That ass, bro.
and start, you know.
You could be on the Giants, bro.
I could have been on the Giants. That ship is sailed, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
You can still do
they
it,
do
bro.
like they do like late like fucking like tryouts. Like what you like
It's gonna be
you're
extra,
like-
extra
you're like-
late tryouts.
you're like fucking 32 with like a kid, and you're like, bro, can I join the Giants? He's like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, who are you? Maybe your kid in like the next, you know,
Next generation.
next 15 years.
Yeah, he
son.
said Star Trek Next Generation,
Yeah,
bro.
Star Trek. That's
Giants next
bro.
year.
Star Trek. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I like watching old ass shows because, like, I feel like when you watch a show in continuity, that shit is boring. Cause you're like, bro, what's like? You're just kind of waiting for what's next, and you get pissed. But if you like watch an old ass show, and it's just a random ass episode, you're like, yo, this shit lit. Like, and you just be
kinda
vibing
understand
with
what you're
it.
saying, yeah,
Yeah, you just be vibing with it, bro.
The
Like
filler episodes are the best.
So Star Trek or
both,
We actually-
both. But Star Wars is my jam, bro.
So he grew up, him and his dad both like Star Wars and Star Trek.
Yeah.
But me and Thomas are.
Yeah, just
Well,
straight
my
stuff.
dad,
Star Wars.
My dad was a Star Trek fan first. Like he was. I mean, this is gonna sound stupid, but
He was an
he
OG
was
Trekkie,
like
bro.
he was alive when like Star Trek came on TV, like the first time, like in the
OG
60s,
Trekkie, man.
like OG Trek, and then like OG Trek, and then
It sounds like a weed strain, bro.
and then he was also like alive for like the first Star Wars movie, so he kind of like was in the wave of like the emerging sci-fi boom, right, in America. I don't even know if that's a thing.
Yeah, emerging sci-fi boom in America.
Yeah, I mean,
That sounds
because
like the
sci-fi, no,
Industrial
like in the
Revolution.
60s, I
Sci-fi
think
took
like
off in the 60s and
yeah,
70s.
sci-fi did take
Because
off
all that
in the 60s,
LSD,
70s.
bro.
And then I think like Star Wars, I want to it's Star Trek. Star Trek was like the first piece of media to actually bring serious topics and deeper topics into sci-fi. Because sci-fi was
Like,
like
interracial actors or just
yeah,
like
yeah.
mixed cast.
My dad told me like Uhura, Martin Luther King actually approached her on like some real shit and was like, bro, what you doing on Star Trek? Keep doing it because it's a positive representation of a black woman. I was like, that's
pretty cool. I didn't know
that's
that.
dope. Yeah, bro. Like that was important for a lot of people. That show was important. So was Star Wars. And they fucked it up. Nah, but I mean,
speaking of movies, like I know we all saw Suicide Squad.
bro,
I mean,
I loved it.
Okay, Tell us about Suicide Squad. Tell us your
It was. I didn't watch the first one, so I don't have frame of reference.
Oh, I didn't watch the new one, so I guess I don't.
You watched the first one?
I did watch the first one.
I didn't watch.
Let
I
us fill
literally
you in,
watched
bro.
the end of the first one, and it was on some like fucking Planeswalker shit. I'm like, yo, what is this?
Did you like the first one?
Yeah, I did like the first one. I thought it could have definitely been better though. The Joker shit. Just
Joker
got
was
me
kind of
upset.
cringy, bro. That shit was cringy as
I
fuck.
mean, I feel like I heard a whole like spiel about how the fucking directors kind of screwed Jared Leto over for his role, and he was like pissed off about that too. I don't know, bunch of shit like that. But
What'd you think of the second one?
It was fresh, bro. It was dope. People were saying that it was bad, and I'm like, how is this bad? And then my friend, he went up, a friend of ours, mutual friend of ours, Proteus. I want to give out governments, but he's a cool dude. He searched up some of the reviews, and he was just like, oh, people are literally saying that it was bad because it wasn't like the first one. And then I was like, wasn't the first one considered bad?
the first one was like dark, brooding, took itself way too fucking seriously,
Yeah.
and was just like, okay,
Like-
we're gonna come in here and we're gonna beat this team and fuck shit up, right? Like I enjoyed that shit, but second one had so much humor, and James Gunn, the one who made Guardians of the Galaxy, he brings so much charm, which is DC's lacking in their movies. So much charm.
Yeah, it, needs,
Yeah.
it feels like it needs like some life or personality in that shit.
DC is very gray, which I like a little bit because I feel like sometimes Marvel chews up the scenery. Like I feel like they fill in like a lack of substance in like their scenes or writing sometimes with like jokes
Yeah.
or like nostalgia. I'm just like, all right. I mean, I don't have a problem necessarily, but like DC, I think tries a little harder to make sure every scene has like
Gravity
something-
to it.
has gravity.
Yeah.
But that does make it like kind of serious. Which I mean, if they're doing a thing where it's just like, oh, we have the serious movies and we have like the kind of like chill out movies, that's dope. That's still balanced, right?
I think that's something that Marvel doesn't really do, because Marvel is like family fun, friendly, except for maybe the exception of Deadpool.
How do you feel about the whole Infinity War like Thanos type thing? Do you feel like that was like still a family movie? Or?
Oh, that was dark.
'Cause I don't
that
know.
was dark
I feel
as
like
shit.
I feel like
feel-
that was like their decent.
I have not
where
read-
they go dark.
I
you
have
know?
not read like Infinity War. I know like it's
Have you seen the movies?
I've seen them, but I know like the Infinity War stuff. They condensed a lot of things in those movies, but like people were mad because the way how they did it was they just excluded a lot of stuff. Because like the Infinity Wars, that whole thing that happens, that's like a fucking spanning fucking
Like
volume
multiple volumes
volumes
of comic books
of comic books
put
with that
into
whole
what
thing.
2-hour movies, 3-hour movies.
Yeah, and they had those comic books. My dad always tells me like, bro, Endgame was like a cool movie to watch, but as like a piece of Marvel media, it sucked because Thanos only fought like all the superheroes they kind of fed to us. In the comic books, Thanos fights the Marvel universe.
The whole.
I
it's
think-
like Deadpool
I think
kills
they
the
would've
Marvel
had it-
universe.
Everybody. He fights the superheroes, the villains, everybody.
I think they would have had to drag it out a lot longer though if they wanted to like actually made it pretty.
That's
authentic
that's
to the
not
comics.
feasible. They have
Yeah,
to,
it's not-
they have to
it is-
cast
it is
so
100%
many
not.
characters who don't even have cast for, and
and plus mad people would get pissed because right now even like you'd have so many characters that only serve the purpose of like pushing the plot and then just dying or never coming back, and then people get paid once. They're like, bro, we had a contract. It's like, yeah, we had a contract for like 5 seconds. Peace.
yeah. Howard the Duck,
your
bro.
bank, bro.
I want to see Thanos smash Howard the Duck, bro. I want to see him
Wait,
destroy Howard the
wait.
Duck.
Clarify, because that doesn't sound good.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't sound
I
right.
want to see Thanos.
Yeah, that I
destroy-
don't want to see that.
I want to see Thanos.
This world you're envisioning, I don't want to see that. You can watch that on your own.
I want to see Thanos destroy Howard the
That
Duck.
still doesn't sound good.
I want to see Thanos destroy.
I think because-
Howard the Duck's
Stop,
insides.
So I think anything because of memes, anything that has to do with Thanos is gonna be sexual for some reason. I don't know.
Yo, you remember when people were like, "Yo, what if Ant-Man crawls up Thanos' ass?"
How he loses. I remember, bro. People on Instagram.
I think that was even before the movie came
No,
out.
they didn't spoil it. They were like, "Yo, Thanos is gonna lose because Ant-Man's gonna crawl up his ass and then expand and just kill him. And I'm like,
Honestly, it would have been really practical. Weird, but it would have been practical. Like,
Yeah.
like, it could have ended.
I think Ant-Man could have done that shit. They were just fucking up in that movie.
Honestly, before the Avengers thing came out, I saw like some like leaked thing of it, and I was watching it.
You were watching? Oh, like you watching the legit movie?
Yeah,
it
but
came
it
out?
was horrible quality. Horrible.
Like they
like pixels.
okay.
But I was like you know that iconic fight. Like I saw that shit like barely, but I saw it.
Oh, they leaked everything on
bro,
Instagram.
I was kind of fucking pissed because I was like, I don't really care about this movie, but I want to watch it because it's like it was a huge ass movie, right?
Yeah.
And then I got spoiled. I'm like, oh, I don't care. And then the movie, the day coming up to watch the movie comes up, and I'm like, fuck, I got spoiled.
Yo,
like, I mean, it wasn't as like fucking. Oh my god, like, that guy died. I don't want to say it now because I fuck people who spoil, but that guy died.
I mean, the movie's been out for a long ass time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you talking about Suicide Squad or
no, you talking about
Endgame.
Endgame.
Endgame
Oh,
came
yeah,
out
no.
So
for years.
Endgame, people were running out of the theater like Tony Stark dies.
Bro, people getting fucked up. People were getting beat up.
knocked the fuck out.
People were getting beat up because mad people were like, because I mean I understand because up until now, I won't say up
I was gonna
until
say,
now.
do you guys think that's reasonable? Like, if
Yeah,
someone like spoils a
bro.
movie that you go to pay
You know
for,
how much I paid for this movie? I'm
It's not
kicking
only
your
how much you
fucking ass,
paid,
bro.
but it's like the way how they set up those movies, like in the phases and shit, that built up to that. Like it was obviously it was like lower scale compared to the comics, but that was still a build up, like a significant one. And people were like, "Yo, what the fuck's gonna happen? This shit's crazy." And then some guys like, "Tony Stark dies. You're gonna fuck him up, right? If you're a person that is like not of like sound morals and just like, oh, this guy just ruining shit for me. Cool, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, like
Those fans are really into the movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
all right, wait, two things.
Have you seen the series?
What do you
The
mean?
series they've thrown out, Marvel?
bro. I saw Falcon and Winter Soldier.
We've
Bro.
seen all of them, I think.
Oh, the Disney Plus ones.
We're talking about WandaVision, Falcon Winter
I
Soldier.
have
I
not seen
haven't-
WandaVision yet.
I haven't seen the rest. I've kind of just heard from them from Sean and kind of
I've seen
skimmed
all
through
of
them.
They're pretty good.
Loki to me by far was
Loki
like
went
the
Loki
best.
is hard, bro.
It changed everything. It set up the whole
Lit,
next
bro.
phase.
Loki's lit.
It's crazy.
I love Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Fangirling all over Loki here, bro?
He's cool as hell.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's cool.
No, female Loki.
Yeah, she's alright.
She little.
She was annoying. I'm sorry. She was annoying.
I think she's a cool character.
she was cool. Like I
think she's really cool.
I think her character made sense, but her shit, like she was so annoying because this dude, like, not only did he change for like the better of the world
For her or himself?
and his boy, he changed for her.
Technically
And then
himself.
she's just like technically for himself, yeah.
He was literally hitting on himself near the end.
He's trying to
like
bang
that's how
himself, bro.
egotistical he is. Like he's basically he's trying to bang himself.
But it was
imagine the
that's weird
audacity
too because he was just
to
like, bro,
fucking
like
do that.
it was like egotistical and then it was also like reverse egotism because it was like I'm gonna hit on myself at the same time though I'm not gonna listen to myself because I only know that I know the right thing all the time.
Bro, your
That-
mind
yeah.
fucking me, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like no, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like
Yeah, the female though, like
I'm not gonna listen to you, and then like it was reversed. It was weird. No, it wasn't really reversed because it was kind of always like that, but it was a weird take, but it was cool. I liked it.
Supposedly they're gonna make a Peacemaker series.
Peacemaker.
Oh, Peacemaker from
Bro, that
Suicide
dude-
Squad.
That dude was a fucking
John Cena?
crackhead.
John Cena, I'm sorry. John Cena is a great actor.
Is that a new guy
He-
in the new series?
Yes. So
He's-
John Cena portrayed Peacemaker, which is like U.S. patriot. Like this guy is like annoyingly patriotic. Like this guy's
That's
like,
kind of funny though.
he's
Like in an annoying way.
because he's like, let me kill women, children, and civilians to protect the United States interests.
Do anything.
That sounds
Bro,
funny.
bro,
I would watch
He's
that. I
literally
like that.
U.S.
Bro,
imperialism.
Idris
person.
Elba was like,
That
bro,
sounds
you
funny.
eat this whole beach full of dicks for patriotism.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I do. And he's like, nigga, you would not do that for patriotism. You do it because you want to eat a beach full of dicks.
I swear to God, that's part of the movie, Thomas.
That was
I definitely gotta
Thomas.
watch.
You gotta watch that.
I gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it, especially if you watch the first one. I'm gonna say I haven't watched the first
better
one.
than-
You gotta watch the first one.
Yeah.
So since you watched the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, I watch the first one.
Controversial take. Weasel's best character in the movie.
Who is Weasel? I keep hearing about
Weasel is a fucking
I keep
weasel.
hearing about Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man.
Yo, he was.
Is he cool?
He put in work.
He's a giant fucking nerd. We love him.
Yeah.
I saw something where he was like, I don't know, like in a car or van with
He had
somebody.
mommy
I don't know.
issues.
Yeah, some shit.
He had huge mommy issues. Bro.
He was like getting close.
Bro,
He's worse than those
he
dudes on
used to-
TikTok.
He used to
God.
pretend about killing his mom. He used to pretend
What the
about
fuck?
having sex with his mom. He used to pretend about like dancing with his mom.
Yeah,
He used to
this
pretend
dude's
about
nuts.
fighting with his mom. I'm like, bro, everything was just
basically-
his mom.
He basically like that was his world, I guess.
Yeah, because his mom abused him.
Yeah.
He tried to make him into like basically
superhero.
like a metahuman, a superhero.
She tried to make him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically he's like a failed like cyborg. The cyborg was
He's
actually
from Star
someone.
Labs. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
he's from Star Labs too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a failed cyborg. Cyborg's like was like that, and he actually ended up being lit, but this nigga ended up being weird.
So the story goes his mother, as he was explaining about his mother was a scientist at Star Labs and tried to make her children superheroes. So she has multiple kids that she's made superheroes or attempted to make superheroes. This guy just happens to be Polka Dot Man. And dude, he has these like warts and these fucking
That sounds
bulbous
disgusting.
fucking like things on his body.
Bro, I want to talk about this movie, Thomas, but you haven't
Okay,
watched it, bro.
wait.
I want to talk about this shit.
There's two things that I need to say.
Uh-huh.
It has nothing to do with this, but it's been in my head since we started. Dawud, you're like an encyclopedia of like every Marvel and like Star Wars thing, and I mean that in a good way. That's pretty awesome. Like half the shit I can't even remember. And then the second thing is the way you curse is fucking hilarious. You say fuck, and it's so visceral that I feel like it just shakes me. It's like
To his core.
I would if I was a director, I would hire you to just curse on my movie.
But yeah, bro.
Like the way
listen,
he said that shit before.
Listen,
Are you Quentin Tarantino extra, bro?
maybe, bro. It's just years of practice, bro. Like you know, you just in school.
What, like in Call of Duty?
Yo, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty?
MW2 lobbies, bro. That's where men were made.
Nah, man.
That's what middle schools.
I wish I didn't grow up.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with like a game system like that.
You didn't, bro.
That's
You just
true.
grew up in
Fair
a
enough.
public school system.
I grew up in a public school system. I had no game. I wasn't like growing up. I wasn't a gamer. Like I liked video games, but like off of the shit, like video games are cool. But I wasn't a gamer. I liked music growing up.
Yeah, so tell us a little about
okay.
that. You're very talented.
I don't know about that.
He's putting him on
I
the
don't know about that. Nigga just put me
Come
on
on,
the
I'm
spot,
trying to
bro.
put you on the spot. I'm trying to put you out there, bro.
Nah, I wish I had a plug, but I don't have a plug. But nah, I mean, I just listen to a lot of music. I dabbled in making beats. Like I kind of taught myself how to sample like records and like chop them up and make beats.
That's pretty cool.
I have stuff on my old laptop. The laptop's fucked up, so like I gotta find a way to
Too
get
much
them
more,
off.
man.
Not porn,
you should take that stuff off and put it on a flash drive.
bro. But a lot of shit got corrupted because my cousin hooked me up with like Fruit Loops, like a crack copy.
Studio?
FL Studio, please don't come in my house. don't FBI, don't
FL
FBI beat me,
FL
please,
Studio Police.
please. But
They put
get a cease and
bases
desist
around
from
your
FL
they hooked me
Studio?
up. They hooked me up. He hooked me up with a crack coffee. Coffee. Hooked me up with a crack copy. And my cousin's all the way from Costa Rica, so he gets this off his boy. I'm like, bruh. So I get it, and I'm like, just hella shit there. And I'm like, I really wanted to make beats, so I just said fuck it, and I learned. And eventually, I started making shit that sounded less caca and more poo poo.
Listen, as we upgrading, we're going.
It was first. It was shitty.
It was garbage.
It was
now shit.
It was it was
Tier list.
shitty,
We're getting tier list.
and then it was like caca, and then it was poop, and then it became garbage.
Whoa, you're improving there, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Nah,
not
but I mean, I made some good stuff, but like it was a crack copy, and it would bug out. Like I would have like basically what they call like VSTs, which are like virtual instruments. Like I don't forget an acronym.
Is it like a virtual like instrument? Or like
Yeah.
it's a copy of instrument just virtualized?
Yeah, so like I would have like I would have a certain effect put on the on like the song, or like I would have it like how it was mixed, and it would just not work. It would fuck it up, and then it would make the song sound different. So I would have to go back and then put in the same values, but sometimes the way how I put the value in was a certain way. So I wouldn't like I wouldn't even be the same song.
I feel like that'd be kind of interesting though, like just putting in the wrong values and getting like a weird ass like thing.
Bro, that's fun. Like literally, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, if you want to learn how to produce music, I mean, I'm not take what I say with a grain of salt, but this is like how I learned. Just one, Reddit and YouTube are gold mines for information. Like, if you want to learn anything about anything, just go there.
I was about to say, like, that's like, honestly, it takes like a kind of like at least an interest or definitely a certain amount of will to like just start learning that shit off the cuff. Cause like there's so many people like who, or even including me, like who have a desire to do something, but like you don't have the drive to try to pursue it more.
I feel on that. The way how you kind of combat that is you just break it up. Like you you can't take on everything at the same time. It's impossible. Like you have to just break shit up, make it digestible, and then like put it back together. You know, so
I want to give a shout out to all those YouTube gurus and Reddit gurus, like who literally put like a step by step on how to do something.
Bro,
that's behind a paywall. Dude, I love it.
It's
that's
insane.
how I learned how to fix cars.
It's insane how many motherfuckers on Reddit for free they write fucking blog posts on there in like threads for free.
Yeah, they write their whole.
And I'm like, bro, like somebody can pay for this information. Like this is useful stuff and it's free. All you gotta do is look for it. It's
funny because the people, most of the people who like most of the information you can get for free, like you said, off Reddit, off some random dude. But the people who like are like, hey, I can get money off of this, usually don't have the right information or like scamming you out of it. Like
master classes.
Yeah,
master classes. I mean,
actually, I never tried that.
They
seem
look awesome and amazing. And you have to pay, I don't know how much money, I think $60 a class maybe for the master classes. And I'm thinking like,
are they good? Have you tried it?
You could probably pay for this. You could probably get this information for free off the internet.
I think master classes scam you if you don't know what you want.
Yeah.
If you know exactly what you want, you just search it up.
I know like some producers have master classes and they'll show you their techniques and everything like that. I think that's pretty cool. But I think the some of those the information that they sell you can be found online.
100%. Bro, one time I was on YouTube and there was this producer, his name is The Alchemist.
I know The Alchemist.
A lot of people.
Action
Bronson?
He was with Action
He's
Bronson.
on that show.
He produced so many beats for different people, like Jay-Z. I think, he probably made some for Jay-Z. He made stuff for a lot of people.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He showed a technique where he would in order for one to get a certain type of sound, like sample he wanted, and two, to avoid copyrights, he would
number one
record himself playing like a VST, put like maybe like a filter, maybe like a vinyl filter on it, like something to reduce the quality to make it sound like a record, and then chop up himself playing. He would sample himself. And I was like, bro, that shit is.
So he would basically record
crazy.
something that he wasn't supposed to, then sample himself. So technically, it would like
maybe he would have like frame of reference, like something he wanted to copy, or like there was a certain sound that he heard, but it wasn't the way he wanted. Like he would have to just do hella shit instead of just getting the way he wanted. So he would just play it himself.
So I get it. So you find a song with maybe a guitar riff that you like.
Yeah.
So you play the guitar riff, but you're gonna get copyrighted. You're gonna get copyrighted for using that exact guitar riff. So what you do is you try to recreate the guitar riff the best you can in the VST, and then you chop up your own.
I also want to preface too, like most producers don't give a shit if they get fucking copyright struck. Like you give a shit when you get copyright struck because you're getting copyright struck, but in the moment you're like, nah, I'm making some fire. Like you're not like if you're gonna let that stop you, don't even make music. Because even off of making some original shit, somebody be like, you copied me. This happened so many times.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, a lot of artists. I know. I was listening to some interview. I don't know. Tyler Creator saying he was like sampling from other people and stuff, and like some old ass songs.
What do you think about sampling? Is sampling
is
do you believe it's taking from another
there's
person?
so many things that like we would not have right now in terms of music if it was not for sampling, and people shit on sampling, and little do they know, up to this day, their favorite songs are sampled.
I think it only depends on the degree. I feel like most like there's some obvious ones where people will just steal beats and maybe like change like literally like the pitch
like
of it.
people. I think
versus,
I think it's like
you know?
again, it's a matter of like interpretation, because it's like you sample something, but there's a difference between you sampling a song, like a chunk of a song,
Yeah.
versus you taking a part of it and chopping it up, or like playing.
What's your thought on DJ Khaled and that Carlos Santana thing?
DJ, I don't know. I have to hear it.
You never heard it?
I heard some other drama about DJ Khaled. But I don't know.
Is it the one with the
Electric guitar.
Yeah, he has a guitar riff from Santana.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a Rihanna song, right?
Yeah, I know you're
So
talking.
I never heard it. So he sampled.
No, you've probably heard it.
Yeah,
You probably
you
just
heard
didn't
it.
realize it.
He just
What-
took the
what
whole
Rihanna
music,
song is this?
The whole music and just put his words on.
Wait, really?
That's it. Yeah. So
okay.
it's It's Carlos Santana's guitar riff,
Uh-huh.
and Rihanna sings over it, and then DJ Khaled puts his
I'm sorry.
stamp on it.
I don't know if this guy's gonna, take some DJ Khaled fans or viewers away
Okay.
from you.
DJ
but
Khaled is
I don't
fraud.
like him.
Now-
I don't fucking like
Now,
him.
was that a remix?
He's annoying.
Or was that a remix, or was that put out as a song?
A song.
It was a song.
Like, dude,
Nah.
he's all his like thing is literally about being number one, never this and this, and it's like
We the best music.
and,
I mean-
and his album flopped.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
It's a lot of songs lit a lot of times because
because his features.
rest in peace, X
his
used to do that a lot. Like his songs, dead ass would just be a whole fucking song sample. Like Look at Me, that's a Sade sample. That's literally the whole fucking song that he sampled.
It still sounds
Like,
different
that,
though. You know?
that little like melody that he sampled, it sounds different because he pitched it down and like time stretched it.
yeah, I
did
feel
all
like
the
it's
stuff.
different, and he like made it his own.
But
in
it's
a
still
way.
like
like
pretty much-
DJ Khaled would just try to put someone else's shit and
It's-
just like just
we the
say,
best.
It's
yeah,
still
say
the
we
song.
the best over it.
It's still the song, and I think that song itself is sampled off of a song that sampled that song, which was a jungle beat, I believe.
You're getting
Jungle
to
Beats.
sample Inception right now.
But no, Sade's been sampled to death, bro. Like,
No, you're right,
Her
you're
shit
right,
is
yeah.
crazy though. I love Sade. But yeah, he's sampled a ton of people. I do remember. Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
Do you present any of your beats, or you just make?
Nah, I just make beats. I primarily do it just for fun,
But
and I
He
always
hasn't,
wanted to
done
learn.
it in a while.
Did you
I
ever?
haven't done
Would
it
you
in a
ever
while.
try to like sell a beat? Do you do it for fun, or could you see yourself doing? Like, is that something you'd actually want to do?
I always see I'm not gonna lie. I like making beats because I like to learn how to do things. So like I like being able to know that I can make a beat. Will it be good? No, but I know how to make like the process. Like I know
So
what niggas is
it-
doing.
Is
it
the
because
act of the act of doing the thing is what you enjoy, not necessarily
The
like,
result, no.
The result, like so. Say
Can you carry this to anything else? Is it?
Yeah, say I told you, oh, I'm gonna show you how to fix a car. You'd like to know how to fix a car, but not necessarily so you can fix a car, but just the act of knowing.
Yeah, because that like you don't know you're gonna need that in life.
Yeah.
You know, or you don't know like you talking to like little honey. You try to impress her, be like, yo, I know how to work my way around a VST. You make a little shitty beat, but nah, this shit hot. But you
And then she's like, "Ew, you trash."
it's just no, but it's
Hey, what
just
the fuck's
really
a
good to
VST?
just know, bro. And you explain it to her, and that that's a fucking conversation starter right there.
Absolutely.
like, what
It
the
is.
VST, bro. Like,
But the thing is, like, do you think he's gonna keep her?
no,
Keep
I mean,
her
obviously, you got to do more.
Hey,
but
baby, I'm gonna make a song.
I'll
for
get you in the door, bro. Like, you want to work for it. Nah,
You're gonna be those guys on the side selling like those jelly beans and all that.
Yeah.
Bro.
See, yo, bro, I'm gonna go.
I need money
I'm gonna
for the
produce
studio.
him with Drake real quick. I'm just selling these fruit snacks, bro. He's gonna pay for my plane ride.
I'm cool with those.
I'm like,
dudes,
bro,
though.
you've been here for like 3 years.
I,
How long does it take to get
I remember
money for
those
a
dudes, bro. I'm
studio?
cool with them. I'm cool with them. But sometimes I would come out of because they're doing it from the GameStop, and I'll play Magic, so I'll buy packs. And I'll be broke as shit. And they come out, bro. Look, I saw you go in the GameStop
Yeah.
and you come out and you told me that you had no cash. I was like, no, I had no cash for you. I had cash for another nigga ripping me off. Okay.
Yeah, GameStop can rip me
the
off,
corporate,
but you with
yeah.
your jelly beans, you cannot, or
Nah.
your fruit snacks, bro, you cannot.
No,
rip
but when
me
he
off.
out there, I mean,
I respect him
Listen,
for the hustle.
listen, when they're out there,
For reference, he's talking about the guys who panhandle fruit snacks.
They do what they got.
some
bro,
money.
no, that's
I'm
not.
mad at
They're
it.
not panhandling because you seen the Snickers them niggas got on, bro.
Yeah,
They be having J's. They be having some fresh shit on. I'm not even gonna lie. That's just their hustle. That's how they make extra dough. But I support them still. Like, you know, I mean, because money's money. Like, whatever they do with it, it's not my money no more. I just know out of the goodwill that I got, I'll give them something if I got it.
It's better than selling drugs.
100%.
Absolutely.
Like Gary Vee said, you can make money off of Craigslist.
Oh my God,
Yo, don't get
dude.
Thomas started on Gary Vee, bro. Don't get him started. Thomas, what's your beef with Gary Vee? You don't like?
The only thing I hate more than Gary Vee, you know what I hate more than Gary Vee?
What do you hate more than Gary Vee?
The only thing I rant about like ever in my life.
Staples.
Yeah, hell yeah.
My brother hates Staples. Thomas, why do you hate Staples?
One day I walked into Staples. We'll get back to the Gary Vee. One day I walked into Staples and it felt like the store itself was having an identity crisis. I walked in there was a fucking leather couch, a chair, a old ass PC game, a printer, and I'm just like, bro, where am I? Like, this is not what is Staples?
My brother had an existential crisis in a Staples and just took it out on Staples.
Like, okay, Walmart is known for having everything. Like, you know, you don't go to Staples to fucking have a leather couch. Nobody goes to Staples to have a leather couch. It's not.
You don't go to Staples to buy a leather couch.
No,
right?
you don't. And this shit pissed me off. I was like, why do you have this? This shit's gonna stay here.
Crash Bandicoot on PC.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say this though, bro.
PC disc.
I will say this, bro. For all gamers out there, bro, do not spend no fucking money on no R racer chair or whatever, S racer, whatever the fuck that
What is that? I don't even know what that
Those
is.
are the gamer chairs.
Gamer
bro?
chairs. Do not spend no money. Go to Staples, get yourself a nice ass
No,
office
don't
chair.
go. No, don't advocate for Staples. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yo,
I'm dead at I'm dead at Go to
they about to
what's
throw
wrong with
hands over
Staples office
Staples,
chair?
bro.
Go to fucking Best Buy or go to fucking
Nah, Best Buy.
Walmart.
Listen, Best Buy, deadass. You be like, yo, you got this shit in store? Yeah, you show up, that shit ain't even there.
Like,
Niggas be lying to you.
You know what's good
bro.
about Best Buy,
We
though?
don't have it today.
Best Buy, I will say this. GameStop will rip your ass off from trying to give returns. Best Buy, a lot of people don't know. Best Buy take your game returns too.
The only thing that
and they'll give you
GameStop-
more money for it.
The only thing GameStop is good for is finding some old obscure shit that's like in the back of the shelf for like 2 years. That is the best thing, bro. I swear to God, and I'll probably go in there
harassing the
today.
employees.
I'll probably
Yeah,
go in there
that's it.
today. The GameStop in downtown Patterson, revealing where people are from, whatever. They have a Blisk and his Titan from Titanfall Funko Pop. That thing has been sitting there
Oh yeah,
since
I know what you're
that
talking about.
fucking store opened.
Yeah, it has. It has.
And like,
Nobody wants it.
Hell
I
no.
want that shit.
Dude,
I don't even know how
I know-
much that shit
I know what you're
costs.
talking about.
That shit's probably like $60 still or $40.
Every-
That ass one day. Wait, I'm sorry for
No, no,
cutting you
you're gonna
bro. One day, I'm just come
ready.
in with a fucking wad of cash. Be
He's
like, give me that fucking.
I'm
figure.
buying out the store.
I started that shit in there since this store's inception.
Give it to you for free.
Yeah, bro, that shit's been sitting there forever.
Bro,
Listen,
I know nobody wants that
nobody
shit.
plays this game but me. Give me that shit.
I used to go in there, that store, either with you or without you, or just
We go
before
every
class,
day after school, bro.
every day for like literally like 2 years, and I would see the same like Funko Pops on the
I
fucking
don't want to touch the
wall.
mic, bro. I
You
want to
think
fucking.
GameStop going out of business?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
They're
bro.
definitely going out of business.
I heard they're doing a merger with Target.
That whole meme stock thing kind of honestly brought them up a little
Bro,
bit.
that shit was so
I was
lit,
kind of
man.
surprised.
That shit was so lit, bro. Reddit had a commercial during the Super Bowl about
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh yeah.
That shit
Reddit.
was
Yeah.
so
Reddit had a
lit, bro.
commercial. Yeah.
I love that. I love that, bro.
I'm kind of interested in the whole meme stock thing. I definitely follow it.
This dude's making money off of fucking meme
I'm
stocks,
not
bro.
making money off of it. I haven't sold anything yet.
Oh, this dude
Potentially.
I feel like meme stocks.
potentially could make
I feel
money.
like meme stocks is like
Yeah.
the
Hold on to
ultimate
July.
like coin flip. Because
Yeah.
one day somebody could actually be on some real shit. Like, no, we're just gonna topple this 500 Fortune company or something. What was it?
Fortune
Fortune 500. I
Yeah.
fucked that up. A Fortune 500 company with a meme stock, and you're just rich.
The thing is, like, I don't. It's people say so much stuff. Like, the people are like, it's so many little in words to like dark pools and all this other shit. Like,
I'm like, bro,
you
I don't know
half
what any of
this
this
shit
lingo
says.
means, bro.
Like, there's so many people who follow the Wall Street Bets Reddit thing
Yeah.
to like a T, and they're just like it's their life. Like,
they're
people,
like, hold.
people dump their life
yeah.
savings into that. I've seen people take screenshots of having like potentially like $50,000, but waiting more,
You know
and
what
then
that's
it
called?
dumping.
That's called gains porn. I've heard that. It's all lost porn too.
Yeah.
So pretty much these guys would be like, listen, I'm up this much money. I could be making this much money. I only suck in $23,000 my whole life savings up until this point into GameStop. And guys, look at me. I'm up to like $700,000.
I feel like that's
and
a-
then the next week he's like, I lost it all.
It's funny too because most of
wanna
these people
die.
don't have the money and they just use options
I
to
feel
borrow
like
money.
that's a product of like, I don't know if you guys heard of struggle porn.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're getting into. I keep hearing the word porn and I'm a little scared.
Wait,
Like, I don't know what we're getting
we're gonna
into.
move on from this, but no, struggle porn is basically like,
Poverty porn next? Is that what?
I mean, it's part of it, but like,
Pornhub, what is it talking about?
no, but basically it's like America's
Like more media.
it's America's like love of just being like, my life is fucked,
Yeah.
but I deal with it.
But I make do. I
Yeah.
got 3 jobs. I'm behind on 42 payments. My kids
wife
don't
is
have any
leaving.
food.
Yeah.
My wife
I'm
just left
surviving,
me,
though.
But I'm grinding.
We
bro.
out here
I got
living.
my bread.
grinding, we out here grinding, and then they're just like, hell yeah, bro. And I'm like, listen, I mean, I'm not gonna hate you for like, you know, doing your thing, but why are you happy about the fact that your life fucking sucks?
Yeah.
What's good with you?
That's
That
doesn't make
that's a
sense.
capitalist struggle.
That sounds
bro.
like
It's because they like to boast in like their
I'm gonna say some Aaron shit right here. That sounds like some of the biggest cope shit ever. Like
Yeah.
It
you're
probably is.
coping
No, it
so
probably
hard,
is. Yeah.
which is fine, right? Like if you need that to keep going, whatever. But don't be like, my life sucks, because I'm not gonna praise you because your life sucks. I'm gonna maybe try to help you out. Like if you're gonna be like Flex, like, yo, my life sucks harder than yours, nigga. What you doing, bro? I got a job, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, then you good, bro. Peace.
Bro, I work 60
That's not-
hours a week.
that's-
I can still barely afford to
Yo.
pay my rent, bro. But what you doing with your life?
Now, not gonna lie, that's
Chilling.
like every person you talk to in Patterson is either it's one way. They're either like pretty nice to you, like super nice, or like they're like that, or they're like very
I
combative.
got 3
most
jobs.
people in
I got
Patterson,
3
what are you doing?
jobs.
most people in Patterson are really nice people that
Yeah.
just mind their business.
I feel like there's a lot of stigma. Like people are like, oh, you know, like drugs and all this other stuff, and like just a lot of stigma.
I'm gonna say
around
some
certain
shit
things.
that might piss people off.
We love it. We love that here.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god, dude! Don't even-
the
Jesus.
majority of the people that say Patterson is fucked up come to fuck Patterson up.
yeah.
I'd agree. I'd agree with that.
Whew.
I'd agree with that. That's a hot take, but
Whoa.
it's
No, it's facts, bro.
it's
Like
kind of
facts.
fact.
No,
Like, yo, damn, I fucking hate Patterson. Oh my god, let me gentrify Patterson. Let me buy up all that property.
Bro,
Yeah, definitely,
Bro.
definitely.
Bro, in front of my house, I was walking out and this lady, I don't know if she's involved or whatever, but this lady was, I didn't even get to see it, but she was actively getting her ass beat in the middle of the street by a man.
dude,
And like,
crazy, bro.
All you had to do was change that one word beat to eat, and that would have changed everything. In my head, I was ready for that in my head, and I'm just like, I don't
and
want to
like,
see that.
and apparently there was like bystanders there that I knew they were watching, and the dude said, the cops rolled up, and the dude said, they're not gonna stop me.
Bro,
They're not
the
gonna
balls
stop
on this
this.
motherfucker.
That's what they said. Listen, if you watching this shit, my nigga, I they told me this. All right, don't come after me. Come after no, cha. But I'm like, and I mean, I don't want to make it racial, but the parties involved were white people that were probably out of town.
What?
Yeah, and I was and
Yeah, when you started the story, nobody thought they were white.
Dude, I did not think they were white.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't
you
either.
did not think that they were white.
You
No.
said Patterson. I did not think white.
yeah,
That's the problem.
That's the issue.
That's the fucking.
that
That's
is
issue
part.
right there,
Yeah,
bro.
that is. Part
I'm not,
of it.
and I'm not. Listen, deadass. I'm not saying that people from Patterson, do not make Patterson bad. Everywhere in every part of the country has people that
Make
you
it
know,
bad.
make it bad, and even sometimes you, by not necessarily doing things you got to do, or maybe giving back to your community,
You part of the
you're
problem.
part of the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Like, I'm not excluding myself because maybe sometimes I walk past something or I comment about something, but don't really do nothing about it.
Well, like around
That guy
you.
was being red pilled?
Huh?
Would you say that guy was being red pilled?
Red pilled? No. Being a woman is not red pill, bro. Being a woman, abusing a woman, beating up anything, it's not red pill.
Beating up anything.
That
bro.
is abusive and like violent. That is. But like, I'm crazy. I thought you guys would but they were white people. And
He's trying to trap this motherfucker. He's trying so hard. He's like, damn, I can't say the wrong shit.
yeah, he's trying to make me say some wild shit. I'm trying to keep it as civil as possible. That's why I'm deflecting blame on myself and shit. Nah, but yeah, but some lady, yeah, and I was just like, bro, like down the grapevine, somebody would just say, oh, they go out to Patterson and abuse women and rape women and do all this shit. But then they don't say no names. But the people that in Patterson you think of first are blacks and Latinos. So then, when that shit happens, who gets blamed for that shit? Black people and Latinos. When it's honestly, it isn't an issue of what race does what or who does what.
It's a universal
But
issue.
you gotta, but you gotta be straight about what is happening between people, and not blanket statement.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what
blanket statement fuck people, bro. Like I've had so many. Like okay,
Let's go into the laundromat.
Oh
Yeah, the
shit!
laundromat.
This is actually a perfect segue.
Yeah,
So all right,
I know the laundromat story.
I went to the laundromat at 12 in the morning because I don't know what my mom was thinking, but she wanted to go, and I wasn't gonna let my mom go out in the middle of the night.
I respect that.
So
You know?
I went with her. We went the first time. This is a laundromat in Halden, which is bougie Patterson. But but we went. It's nice though. It was nice.
Yeah, you're right.
And we went there, and there was this cool ass Jamaican dude, and there was a sign on the wall. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say I'm not to blame in this, but hear me out. There's a sign on the wall that said, if you're not washing in the laundry room, like you're not using the machines, you have to be outside. You cannot hang on there because of COVID.
This is mid-COVID.
Precautions, right? Yeah, this is mid-COVID. But the thing is, I'm there with my mom. We didn't get there with our own ride, and we're in like this area that's not familiar to us. Like we're strangers there, so we didn't want no type of trouble because at that time, you also had the
George Floyd
situation going on. So there was a lot of heat in the street, you know, and
They did that painting on the
yeah, in front of
mural,
college.
yeah, that was pretty cool actually. I like that.
Yeah, but we went and there was a cool ass Jamaican dude, bro. Shout outs to him, bro. He's a G. I forget his name, but he was cool. He let me stay in there. We had like conversations and shit. It was lit. And I was like, yo, this place is nice, you know. And I had good experiences from Hilden before because we went to Bree's birthday party
Where was that
at her house.
Yeah, that was around.
yeah, the
Possible
pool party?
park, but yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's close.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, no, yeah,
close
yeah.
enough,
I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
go through there.
We
yeah,
got a couple
yeah.
friends who live in.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. So I had good experiences in the area, and that was treated nice. I was like, you know, just chill, you know. Go again, second time. This
Big
time,
mistake.
there's just like this Puerto Rican dude there. He was cool. Now I don't know who tipped this lady off, or she just came out the blue.
Probably
But
came out
I'm
the
sitting
blue.
there chilling. I'm on my phone. I'm minding my business. This lady comes in, starts telling me, "You can't sit here."
Over Karen.
Literally, that's what she
Yeah.
was, bro.
What's like a
Karen.
Spanish Karen?
Spanish Karen.
She was like
Karina.
Karin.
Katrina. Katrina. Wait. Karina.
Karina, bro.
Karina. So I'm gonna just say
Oh,
Karina. And this lady, she basically just started telling me, "You can't sit there." I don't know this lady from a can of paint. So I'm just like,
I never
the
heard that
dude
one.
said I could sit here.
That's an old ass. I remember.
I don't know who this lady is. And then my mom, being my mother, obviously, and loving me, she comes over to
Not
defend
you,
me.
me.
She comes over to defend me, and
As she should.
she
That's
gets into
cool.
like an argument with the lady. And the lady, the first thing she does is pick up the phone and call the cops on us
Nah.
for sitting down in a laundromat.
This is post George Floyd
Post
in the middle of COVID. This is like really heated, tense times, and this is just like the first thing she does is calls the cops on them
for sitting down in a laundromat.
for
Sitting down in a laundromat.
That's wild.
Where there was probably between us and them, there's like 7 people in there. It was a small place, but like there's hella space between us. And there was a counter between us too. So the cops roll up, and I'm scared out of my mind. 'Cause I'm like, what the fuck's gonna happen? So me and my mom, we just stand still. You have this one lady come in. She's strapped up, like ready to pull on me, like she's fucking Ash from Siege.
She's John Wick. Bro.
She fucking Rambo, bro.
Yeah, like she was about to. She was like,
She's like, this
if I did
laundromat's
some
going
crazy
down
shit,
tonight.
She was gonna pop me. And then this other dude, he was way more civil. He came in and we talked about it.
Hello.
And I basically said, "Listen, I'm here with my mom. We're not from this area, and we've just been kind of spooked by this whole situation.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of racial tension and stuff. Like we don't want no problems. It was like, well, listen, we see that you're washing, you're not really causing trouble, but just follow the laundromat protocols. And it was just like mad chill like that, and I was like, all right, that's fine. Now
So with the lady.
with the lady, my mom was pissed.
Royally.
She goes up to her and in Spanish says, why'd you do that? And this lady is so taken aback. And you know what she says to us? You should have told me.
What?
What does that mean?
Should've told me
Oh.
What?
You should have told me. You know what we should have told her? That we weren't black.
Oh.
That we were Latino.
That's so fucked up.
So she came out the cut
assuming
and
so
assuming,
much.
oh, this is a black guy and a black woman. I don't want him here. Let me call the cops.
Well, she's-
As soon as you revealed the fact that you were of Spanish or could speak Spanish or had Spanish heritage in you, she's like, oh, you should have told me. She said something. She said you weren't
It
black.
would have been completely different.
What the fuck?
That situation would have been completely different. Yeah, and she had no words, and my mom was going off. And I'm just sitting there like this in the back, like, damn, you fucked up, bro. You fucked up. Like,
If,
and the dude, he says, oh, I'm sorry, but like, I was like, bro, you could have intervened. Like, you could have stopped this, because this could have been way worse. If like
yeah, it's true.
this, this whole situation
yeah.
could have been way worse. And I think she just got scared by the whole thing. She didn't expect that. She was gone.
Yeah.
And you had this other lady come in. This lady was clearly fresh off the boat. She was like this Jamaican immigrant lady. I guess a lot of Jamaicans live over there. No, I'm not.
guess
She
so.
wasn't a horrible person, but she was just like really out of touch with the situation. She was just like, oh, that lady, she calls police on the people all the time. And she said that shit like it was normal. And what's going through her mind is like, one, this lady calls the police on a consistent basis like this for multiple people. That's abuse of fucking, what is it? Abuse of
a public officer.
yeah,
yeah,
something like that.
yeah, like she's abusing that shit. Like that's a service. Like
And they made that shit illegal, I think, in New York.
That shit is illegal.
I think it's illegal
If you
and-
like making false 911 reports. Listen, why do you have to call
I did it
police
once, guys.
Yeah. This kid likes to call the police.
Only once. There's only once.
and then the other thing was like, it's crazy how, I mean, that is like, for me, I mean, I understood why, but it's still always crazy to see like how much people tend to not differentiate culture from race,
Yeah.
because culture and race are two completely different things.
I think that's a big thing that a lot of people don't understand, especially like people here in America. Like you'll let's say that you refer to someone as like, oh, like, are you white? They basically call, are you white or black?
Yeah.
Where you can have someone from Europe.
They think it's a dichotomy pretty much. Yeah.
Like most people from Europe, when they're in Europe, or like, let's say you go to France, like they don't refer to each other as white. Like most people over there, they don't say, "Hey, you're white," you know. Like it's very different.
What do they say about each other?
I don't fucking know.
You're a Frenchy French.
The thing is,
French fry,
the thing
I
is,
guess,
well, America, the issue with America is that we still run off the one drop rule.
We were built upon race.
Yeah.
Differentiating
Yeah.
between
Yeah, like
races.
the one drop rule and shit, where it's just like, if you're a white person but you have like black ancestry, you're like quadruple or quintuple black or some shit. No, dead ass. Like there's
Yes,
fucking
listen, if you
there's fucking
even have-
documents of this shit, bro. Like it's
if
crazy.
you even have a slight like chance
Logic.
that like they even sniff like some
Shea
freaking
butter.
rice and beans on you. They sniff some rice and beans, some cocoa butter. They smell some mango on you. You're fucked. Bro.
Yeah.
You're
Bro,
done.
my goose slaps, bro. I don't care.
You better hide that
My goose
mango,
is
bro.
shit.
I like mofongo.
Yeah.
Mofongo's good too. The
Mofongo's
only problem I have with mango is that I can't eat that shit every day.
No.
I don't know, bro. No disrespect to like Dominicans. Do y'all eat that every day?
Not every day. Hell no.
That shit is heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
That shit is heavy as hell, but it's delicious.
I like Jamaican
So good.
food,
Yeah.
but I can't eat that every day either. It makes
way
me
too heavy,
it makes
bro.
me go to the bathroom, and it's also
Nah,
very
Jamaican
heavy.
food, bro. That should be.
It hits a spot
That should
like
be making you go to the bathroom. And that should make your breath stink. But that shit
yeah,
is
for
good.
real.
That should be tearing up my
Like,
insides, bro.
like when you're eating, you're like, this is the best thing I've ever had, and then like 10 minutes later, like this is the worst idea. Like I should have never ate.
You want to know
this.
what's also good food, but also makes you like want to go take a fat shit.
White Castle.
Actually,
Honestly,
I never.
honestly, White
yeah.
Castle. A lot of people say that White Castle always sits well.
I always like it was two
That's
like
America's beans.
two
basically.
fast food restaurants where are known for like causing intestinal distress.
It's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, and White Castle.
Taco Bell and White Castle, I've never had issues with either.
Oh, did you guys hear? There's supposed to be like there's new like futuristic like Taco Bell restaurants coming soon. Like I'm not even joking.
What the
like,
fuck are you talking about?
Like they have like plans, like blueprints for basically like I don't know how far along in the future, but they're basically gonna be like a story high, and like you're supposed to have like your whatever future flying car and some shit, and like pull up like you prepay and you pre-order your food, so you just pull up and they give you your food.
What are you smoking?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
sounds
listen, how
cool.
many people go to Taco Bell high as shit or drunk as shit, bro?
I've seen a lot, dude. You go there at night, you'll find a lot of people.
I almost got in a fight with somebody
yeah, I
at
heard
Taco
about
Bell
that shit,
later
bro.
tonight, bro. Some guy almost fucking backed up in front of us, and we were like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing?" This motherfucker was dead up in our driver's face, like, "Bro, like, I'm gonna come after you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, bro." We sped out that motherfucking Taco Bell lot.
And I would have been like, okay, do it.
I did.
He was drunk as shit.
I did see this video one time of you know how they have the free refill shits.
Yeah,
They had. I saw
So I
this.
had a whole bucket.
I saw a bucket. Nah,
I've seen
somebody.
that shit.
They put like a QR code or something underneath the cup that has an allotted amount of
drink.
drinks. So like when you would go to the machine.
So you
would
got your
scan
16
it.
ounce, you got your 32 ounce, but after 32, you're fucking cut off, bro. Like a bartender.
No, dead ass. You'd go and you get your drink.
much
and that
Baja
shit be like
Blast.
you have three drinks left. We have 2 drinks left. And I'm like, that is the most
Yo, rest in peace to all those
dystopian
homeless.
future shit ever.
Rest in peace to all those homeless
That is
people
the most
who used to walk into
late
Wendy's,
stage
bro. with
capitalism
the fucking-
shit.
You know what the thing I don't understand?
I don't know what lazy capitalism is, but I like how that sounds.
I find it very interesting,
That was it.
but for some reason, like, and I see it all over across media, like sporadically. People, I think in LA especially, people love like politicians and just they love making new ways to torture fucking homeless people.
Oh my god!
Like the
That shit is
devices they
fucking
make
crazy.
for like seats that have like spikes on them,
Yeah,
and like I'm
bro,
like, what's wrong
I
in
saw
your
this
fucking
fucking
head?
post.
You could just make them like help them not be homeless instead of trying to fucking
I
kill
saw
them.
this fucking
Like,
post that was so perfect for
it's
that
weird.
because they were like, there was like I forgot what city, but they were claiming to help the homeless population.
It's probably LA. I know LA has a
the
bad.
LA, Denver,
But
Colorado, New
yeah.
York.
what they did was underneath like bridges, they put like spikes
Yeah.
on the ground.
So the homeless people can't sleep
they
under
can't
there.
sleep on them because it's too uncomfortable.
Maybe-
And then
Imagine your taxpaying infrastructure money going for homeless people. Just
dead ass. Literally, somebody said, bro.
Anti-homeless people
Literally, somebody
deterrent,
said
bro.
that they claim to be helping homeless people, and we gave them the money to help them, and this is what they did with the fucking money.
We got homeless people deterrent is what's going on here, bro.
imagine, think about it. A bench that nobody can sit on. A homeless person can't sit on, but also you can't. It's literally a useless.
No,
piece of
it's not.
infrastructure.
So it's a bench that you can sit on but not sleep on, and that's what they don't want.
Yeah,
they want
okay,
people
fair.
sleeping on it.
Well, I
And
don't know.
like, bro.
I've seen one with literal spikes on it. Like no joke. Like they just put spikes.
So
on it.
so they're made this for a certain way. So if you were sitting down, you could sit there for an extended period of time. But if you were to lay down, like lay flat out, it would
Yeah.
hurt.
Okay.
It would be intrusive. And I'm thinking, like, bro, with how much money they're putting in the infrastructure, how much do you think that costs? Probably millions of dollars.
I love fucking.
I laugh-
How much
That's
money could you
mad
give those
money.
fucking
I
homeless
laugh at
people?
the fact that I bet you someone came at fresh out of their college degree with I don't know, some type
Bro.
of some engineering degree or some shit.
There's
Or maybe architecture degree.
Like, yo, bro, this
And
is
they just
stop
fucking-
tanks, bro. Like, no,
and they're
we
like-
need to stop homeless people.
And they're like, all right, like they're hype and ready again at college to get in the field, and they fucking creating like homeless weapons of mass
I got
destruction.
this anti-homeless people deterrent. You guys
Yeah,
can
I'm
just
just
love
like-
this shit, bro.
bro.
pitching the new idea
There's
in the
this-
office. All
shut
right, this will make them suffer, but not kill them.
Shout out to this dude on YouTube. He like has chronicled every like political sort of like or like social happening in Patterson since
Yeah.
like the opioid epidemic.
Okay.
Damn, that's pretty crazy.
You can go.
Okay. And damn, I have more stuff I want to talk about. Like I want to talk
Bro,
about.
we could go on for 2 hours. You definitely gotta come back on again.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just how it is. It always happens.
Okay.
That means it was good. Yeah, that means it's good.
Great episode, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but this guy, he always chronicles this shit, and he'll be like, you can have some bum ass nigga just come up to him and be like, "Yo, can you help me out?" And the title will be like, "White bum from fucking from Hoboken or something, asking poor Patterson passengers for money, but it's for drugs." And it'll be like, he's obviously like kind of pushing an agenda of like, yo, these people are like fucking Patterson them, but he's also like doing a cool thing by like chronicling shit that's actually happening in Patterson.
Yeah, he's
and,
like
showing the truth of what's happening.
That's cool. I respect that.
It's like a low key, like if you search on YouTube like Patterson like streets or whatever, you'll find it. But it's a really low key like channel. But he just has all this stuff. He even like had this thing where like this girl, she went to Eastside or Kennedy, and some dudes jumped her for like her phone or some shit.
Damn.
And he had that on film. And he filmed like all the people that did it.
I hope he gave it to the
and all
cops.
this
You
shit.
give it to the police.
He probably didn't do that shit.
No, he just had it up there. He probably gave it to him or showed
He
it.
said, "Look at this person get
He probably
mugged."
showed it. He probably showed the footage, but he has it there. Like he has so like this nigga's like the Patterson Oracle. I don't know who he is, but he's cool. He's cool.
He's just everywhere.
No, he is cool, bro.
I don't know
Shout out to that
if we
guy,
have time for like one more story.
Yeah,
but this is so random. But I just thought of, remember the fucking car,
What car?
PCCC?
The car that crashed into the fucking wall.
Yeah, and almost probably could have at least injured or killed one of us. Definitely.
Okay, so we're sitting.
That was fucking
We're
crazy.
sitting in the fucking college.
Were you? Was he there?
You were there, weren't you?
I know it was Chris,
Yeah.
Kevin, like a bunch of other
We
people.
were sitting in the college just relaxing. You know, as we would back in the day. How many years ago now?
Like 4, bro.
Yeah,
Since
it's
4 years since we knew
it's like-
known each other.
Oh, that's a while.
Okay, so we were sitting in the cab chilling, and a car comes careening into the building where we're sitting, and the person is like disoriented, dazed. Thomas, keep like
Okay, well, basically, it was weird because nobody else fucking. I guess everyone was playing like Magic, the Gathering, or like just on their phone, and we were all just chilling here. It was kind of late, 8 or 9, a little
was late at
dark.
night, yeah.
They kind of let you stay there pretty late until they close the school. So we were all just chilling, me and all our friends. I'd say about like maybe 10 people.
yeah, it's got to be 10 of us.
And there's like windows, like giant windows you can see through in
like
this
bay windows.
room. Yeah. And I hear a sound, like a car screeching, and I'm like, what the fuck what's going on? So I'm like, nobody's really paying attention. I was like, you guys heard that? Like, no.
We're playing loud music.
Yeah.
Playing
And so I'm like,
games.
I'm looking around, and I'm like, I could have sworn there was a light, like a light pole here. I'm looking around, I was like, where's the fucking light pole? And I look a little over at the corner, and I see the light pole is on the ground. And I'm like, okay, so where's the fucking car that hit it? Did it speed off? All the way to the right of the room, there's a small little window. And outside of there is like a bread box where they basically put bread in, maybe for winter? Or I have no idea. Bread boxes, I know, some old timer shit.
I don't know
man.
what bread box is for, bro.
But they
bread
put bread in it, yeah. And they leave it outside for some fucking reason. Anyway, I look there, and like literally a couple feet from my face is some guy seizing in his fucking car, destroyed the bread box. He probably could have killed one of us or just crashed into the room, scared the shit out of all of us if that bread box wasn't there, because that shit was smashed in.
That shit was solid, bro.
Surprised the window didn't break, honestly.
Yeah.
I think the bread box is the real hero here. We're gonna give the shout out to the bread box.
Shout out to the bread box.
Yeah. With all
Rest
the
in peace, homie.
with all the-
We're at a 40
yeah.
for the bread box.
with like probably 40 fucking brick cold. It was winter, so like that bread in there, that shit must have been cold as fuck. That shit helped us.
yeah.
But yeah, he was seizing in his car. Nobody else fucking knew. No security guards, nothing. They just heard a sound, and I was just looking at these guys, and I was like, hey guys, like we got there's some
No
guys,
one was paying
there's
attention.
some guy
to what the fuck
seizing
he
in
was
his
saying.
car, and everyone's like, what? I'm like, yeah. There's a guy literally fucking seizing in front of me.
We're
Like,
all sitting down, and mind you, my brother just over there looking in the corner like he does. Thomas is just doing Thomas shit. He's over there just like, I'll let me go investigate this random shit that's occurring. And we're just like, bro, come back here, just join us. He's like, guys,
Nah,
somebody's
they-
seizing the fucking car.
I'm dying.
yeah, he's literally fucking dying. Like literally, like when I seizing, like seizing his ass off. Like no, like just foam at the mouth. Like probably overdosing on some drugs or some shit. His car's still smoking a bit. But then people get there eventually. Like I think ahead of the school and like security guards.
Firefighter.
Security guards are in the fucking school filming that shit. Like oh shit. What the fuck? I mean they can't do anything. So it's like. But
He's outside, bro. He's not in.
Yeah, the police are coming there, and it was just crazy as shit, dude. It was crazy.
College memories, bro.
That was one of the
many college
Yeah.
memories, and that's where we're gonna I think leave it off for today.
Today.
Next time we have Dawud on, which will hopefully be soon, we're gonna go back to more college memories. We're gonna talk about a couple other things, but I appreciate you guys for stopping by. This has been the Thought Buffet. Thank you. Signing off.
Peace.
Peace.